So the influencers here have money. They were, do you know what I mean? So they don't need to pay for. They don't need it. So the influencers here don't need money. They want fame. London, we want fame and money. America is like, oh, like that's, you get paid the most. England, UK second, then Dubai is like, goddamn, you can't even get. We don't even have the creator. If you start a TikTok profile here in the UAE, you won't get paid for it. Like all these things, like there's no monetization yet. Just like Australia. Where in London, thank goodness, I have a TikTok account, a UK account. So I have that. But yeah, it is insane. So that's why I've done other things. Not other things. Legal things. I've been in real estate.
I didn't know that you were funny like this.
This is hilarious.
Real estate, guys. But you know, my mama always said, girl, as long as you don't have to deal with these porta party people do, I'm like, yeah, mom, no, don't worry, mom, we're good out here. Forgot that. But there's been times I'm like, God damn, these girls are making money. God damn, it is hard out here in these streets.
Welcome to the Bread and Butter podcast, where we speak about careers and business and how it intertwines with your life. You're here with myself, Tayo.
And myself, Eman.
And we've got a very, very special guest for you today. We brought the big guns out. Big guns. Guys, we've got Aliyah in the building. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to clap it up. We're going to clap it up. Those of you that are on audio might be thinking, which Aliyah is this? I know a lot of Aliyahs, but one thing we always ask people, Aliyah, when they come on the podcast is, if they can introduce themselves and let people know what their bread and butter is. So what they currently do to put food on the table, roof over their head, how they eat. So go for it.
What I currently do for bread and butter.
So who you are and what you do for your bread and butter.
For my bread and butter. Okay, my name's Aliyah. Who I am, right?
Yeah.
What I do.
I'm
a brand strategist. Also could be influencer creator. Lot of hats. I wear a lot of hats, but that's my main one for now. My bread and butter is Jesus.
I love that.
Come on.
Love that. You're the first person that's answered and said that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to function without talking to him.
Okay,
that's
amazing.
I love that.
I love that
that's
answer.
my everything, actually.
I love that answer. You said that you're a creator and you said it quite quietly. Not sure why you did that, because
it was embarrassing.
You're one of the biggest, or one of the OG creators.
But I haven't posted in a while. That's why
you still hold. So before that, we're going to deep in quite heavily.
Have to go in. Yeah.
We're going to go in quite heavily now, because the people need to understand the gravity,
the levels.
You're one of the original creators. When that creator, it might not have had a name back then.
Yeah.
So let's speak about your creative career. Like, when did you start? When did you see it taking off? What were the heydays, the glory days back in the content creation space?
Do you know what?
People know what your handle is, because I feel like you're doing this.
Doing what? I'm not doing anything. This is your podcast. You can say what you want.
Jesus is our bread and butter. She's trying to be humble.
I'm not even trying to be humble.
Let us be knowing. We're here now. We're here to brag. This is why we're here.
Yeah. So,
I brag.
So yeah, let's go for the beginning.
The beginning. Now, how far do you want to go back? Do you want to go before Instagram and YouTube?
Yeah, what inspired you to create content as a whole? Because I remember when I first got Instagram, I couldn't afford an iPhone, so I got iPod Touch just so I could access Instagram. Yeah, but I'm different age. But that's where I was at.
Okay.
And I got an iPod Touch so I can go on Instagram and use it. But no one was creating back then.
Yeah.
You just like photos. You weren't a true creator.
Yeah.
So
I started on Facebook, like my local area. So I did have a lot of followers in my local area, because I'm just a chatterbox. South East London. Thamesmead, Greenwich. I would be around Woolwich. I'd be around North Greenwich, all over Greenwich.
Area.
My school was in Kidbrooke. So yeah, I'd be all over South East London.
Okay.
And then Facebook emerged to... Well, Tumblr was actually first, really.
So you was active on Tumblr as well?
Tumblr was like 30,000 followers. And then they told me to create this thing called YouTube and Instagram. So I created YouTube and Instagram. And that's how it happened. I've always loved creating. I won like a lot of IT competitions. It's just something that I was good at doing, like using the computer, because I was like, loved Sims, loved all those things with my cousins.
And what sort of content was it back then?
What
was it that drew back at a time where people weren't even doing the follower stuff. So those numbers are actually, like they talk about inflation of money. It's the inflation of followers as well, right?
Yeah, come on.
Like to have 30,000 on Tumblr back then, what were you created that made you get 30,000
I was just like yapping, giving advice to people I have no business giving advice to. People will ask me questions and I'll just like share my wisdom. A lot of people say that I'm mature for my age and I give good advice. I feel like, I don't know, I have a lot of life experience. Even back then at my young age, I feel like I had a different mindset. And yeah, just posting up food, my friends, my outfits and all these things. I was just into fashion, beauty, lifestyle. What else did I post? There's like, we did music videos when we were younger. It's out there on YouTube. I don't know where. It's out there somewhere in the atmosphere. Yeah, that was what I was posting.
Was that alongside a career or was that just by itself?
Just banter. Just like whilst I'm at school.
When did it get serious? Or when did it...
When I dropped out of uni to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, because I found out you could make money from it. So I was in uni for 5 weeks. And then my teacher said, this is going to be the rest of your life. So guys, buckle in. And then I was like, no, not me.
What was that conversation like with your parents?
Oh, no, I didn't tell them.
Hi.
Until one day I was just like to my mom. I told my mom, I didn't tell my dad. Like my dad still thinks I'm graduated, like something. He still doesn't know. But my mom, I was like, yeah, mom.
That is crazy.
Really, yeah. He's like, yeah, my daughter, yeah. So he still doesn't know. But obviously he knows that I'm on socials, but he thinks that I have a degree as well.
Yeah, degree as well, basically.
So, yeah. But my mom, she was like, so what are you going to do? I said, I just want to do something that makes me happy. She's like, okay, go find something that makes you happy. So I did content creation and then I moved out when I was 21. That's when it got serious. I was like,
you have to pay bills.
Yeah, I had money to like get my own place. It was fun.
What was the money like back then? And what were you making money off?
Oh my gosh, brand deals. I had a management, so that's when you make serious money. Well, if you're smart, you'll join a management. In management, I had my PA, I had my manager, then you have the agency. They'll pitch you to brands. And look, if you're the only black girl in an agency, that's good for you because some people just want black girls, and you'll be the token person. Maybe 10 to 15 deals a week. That can be ranging from 1 to 8K if that's like something decent. Bigger brands like Samsung are paying like 15 to 20K pounds.
And wait, how many followers did you have to get to at this time?
Oh, what do you mean when I'm getting paid? This was before 100K.
Okay.
But then obviously over 100K, you're making like more money. And then obviously you have the social media payment from YouTube. So you can get maybe, if you're posting every single week, you can get I used to get maybe between 800 to 1,200 pounds. That's like also depending on how many ads you have in your videos, how much time you post, all these things.
That's crazy. What year is this, by the way?
This is all from 2015 to 2020, like all 2015 to 2020. And then 2020 is like when I like started making real nice money.
Right. What changed then?
A celebrity agency. Then you work with like an agency that has links to
like the big agencies.
Yeah, so that's where Sang comes in and things like that, and you have like better deals, travel, and all these things. Yeah.
Did you ever think that content creation will get you to that stage?
No. I just do things that I like. Yeah.
You mentioned that you're quite mature today, right? Do you feel like you having to, because a lot of people don't see it as it, but you being a creator, having a PA, working with a management company at 21 years old, that will mature you, right? Do you feel like that's translated into other areas of your life, or do you feel like it was still kind of, I'm just enjoying myself?
Yeah, it does mature you. I feel like life experience will mature you. But also, I've also signed really bad contracts with really bad managements where they take more than 20% or they're lying to you. They're saying it's this much, but it's actually that much. So I've made a lot of mistakes as well, being that young and not understanding, and also having family that have never done it before, so they also don't understand, and there's no one to go to. You're learning on the go. Yeah. And then you're learning that all your YouTube revenue has gone to a company and they've just ghosted you. Do you know what I mean? So there's loads of mistakes I've made. But then you learn through that and you get more mature, right? Financially and all these things. Yeah.
So after all that, why did you say content creator so low?
Because I haven't done it in a while. It's been a couple of years. I would say like since I moved here, 2023, I haven't really done it like that.
Why? What happened?
because I went behind the camera. Then I started working with other brands, like working for Anthony Joshua's brand and working for Right Bite and all these things, just being behind the camera. And then working for real estate brokerages and just like being behind the camera, just like enjoying my life.
What made you want to go behind the camera? What?
I don't know, just a private life. I just wanted to be incognito.
So do you feel like you gave so much from so many years that you felt like actually...
Do you know what? I think I fell out of love with social media in 2020 because of the reaction of me losing my child in front of everyone. And I think I was like, F all of this. So I was in a marriage before in London and I was publicly pregnant and I also publicly lost my child at 6 months in. I was working with one agency, a black known agency in London, and they knew before I posted it online that I was in the hospital, like going through this traumatic thing. And they were calling me about making a post. And obviously I was like, hey guys, this is what's happening right now. I'm not going to make a post, you know? Cool. They were like, oh, I'm so sorry. Whatever. They call back 5 minutes later. Oh, we know you're going through what you're going through, but could you just like... I said, no, surely like this is not serious. That's it. Hang up the phone. They call back again 10 minutes later. Then my husband at the time calls and like cusses them out. And then I was like, oh my gosh, people do not care. And I was like, forget. So I just didn't care anymore because I'd lost everything to me. So I was like, I don't really have much care in the world for social media and all this. Nothing mattered to me since then. And so like, I don't take it seriously anymore because to me, it's just...
I guess that's the problem because before social media, we had actors, it was TV, it was dramas. And so people wanted more, but it wasn't people's real lives.
Yes.
Then people's real lives, the great thing about social media is that the everyday person can now become that celebrity, but they're becoming that celebrity with their actual real life. Like, we're out here calling like Ian Bill and but that's not his real name, that's not his real life. He's got his own, do you know what I mean? But no, this is you, this is your real life and what's really happening. And they're thinking about the audiences want to know more and this is something we can sell and we can get more deals and your life is almost becomes people's entertainment.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I just don't like disrespect.
Yeah.
Which you're going to get. But it's like I had a personal relationship. It wasn't like you get hate comments. You get like, I even have one friend right now, she's going through it because like a lot of people are watching her page and I'm like, everyone's going to watch your page. People are going to say, no one's going to... If you want to please everyone, then you shouldn't be on socials. Like, forget about it. But I had a personal relationship with people that I thought I could trust and that I could work with.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, people... that I thought have sense don't have sense as well. Oh my gosh, forget about it. Yeah. So I think that's why I've just been a bit, I don't really care about it. And I also have a great real life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I guess that experience made you kind of like fall out of love with it. But before that, right, I'm going to ask a question. You were very transparent naturally because like what we say with a lot of content creators, right, it's kind of like, you didn't start it with the intention to make money. Money kind of came and it's like, right, this thing could actually make money basically. And that's how a lot of people that come on the podcast start, whether it's a different kind of business, you start with the value first. But you were transparent from the off anyway. Because you're transparent with your everyday life, did you ever have an internal battle about something that's happening in your day-to-day life? And because you've been transparent with everything else, you felt the need to be transparent about everything, if that kind of makes sense?
No, I've just I've just always been myself.
Yeah.
It's the easiest to just be myself. That's why like people say, oh my gosh, you're actually who you are online because that's all I know how to be.
Yeah.
And there's never been anything I've struggled with and not been able to speak about or be transparent about because that's just who I am.
Yeah.
And I think that God lets me go through certain things so I can share it with others.
Yeah.
That's what I've accepted as my calling.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that is super important.
I feel like I have to speak about things.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because social media was a vice for me when I was younger. And I still use it as a vice now. Yeah.
You mentioned faith from the very beginning. How has that played a role? Have you always been this strong in your faith since you were young? Did it come over a certain period? Yeah. How has that come about?
I didn't know who Jesus was until 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So before, I had no faith. My parents just raised me to be a good kid, don't do drugs, don't get pregnant as a teenager, don't kill nobody, these things, right?
Yeah.
did all those things apart from get pregnant and do drugs. Did the drugs. They're not crazy.
They killed nobody.
No, they didn't kill anyone. Oh, no, they didn't kill anyone. No, oh my God. He didn't kill
I
anyone.
thought that was the first one to get
No, that's like, no. But like, my parents were awesome and I had a good upbringing, but I felt empty because I had a lot of I had a great childhood. I had a great, like, my life has been so blessed. I actually feel like I had such a great life. Still do have a great life. And then the 20s is like when real life really hit. So when real life really hits, then you want to start looking for answers. So the end of my teens, I was looking for God publicly. And then I found somebody dear to me that was Muslim. He inspired me. I became Muslim. Left that when I came to Dubai because I moved to get closer to Allah, moving here, and found Jesus here. And now,
in a Muslim country.
In a Muslim country. Can you imagine?
Isn't God wonderful?
That was not on my plan, by the way. I wasn't curious about Christianity at all. I just came with my Quran and my prayer mat, and God had other plans. So that changed everything because then I had a huge encounter with God in terms of my platform. I actually wanted to get away from social media when I found Christ, and he told me to go back on there, and I was like, why? I wanted to go ghost. I had to give him back my platform that he gave me because I made it all about myself, and like I'm the one who I just made myself a god online basically. So I had to dethrone myself and give him back his glory. So I made a huge like announcement of like where I was at with faith, and then that's just been my my daily thing for me, my daily bread every day, and that's helped me with so much, with creative things, with everything. So that's definitely helped me in my creative field for sure. Like he's the one that everyone always asks with real estate, like how did you do your deal? Everything that they told me to do in my brokerage didn't work. It was when I made a prayer, that's when everything worked. So that's just the same with the creative field, like with my workspace now and my marketing agency. Like I pray before I get into the office. I come early, pray over the office, and things will change.
Yeah. So. And I think the fact that you share that as well is a clear example of how quite often we talk about how the things that we do on a day-to-day can be ministry as well, right? And you being able to, like you say, give that platform back and share publicly your experiences, you're now using that influence for the kingdom, basically, which is it's amazing. It's amazing to see you do as well.
Yeah.
How has the Dubai move worked out for you in general? You feel like you're called to be here?
Do you know what? At first I was like, I felt like it was my own decision, but it was definitely God, because the way my life has been here, I've seen stuff. Dubai will give you life experience. Dubai, what? Yeah. I don't even know where to start, but I think God definitely wants me here.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't know why, because every time I proposed and wanted to leave and pack my bags, I'm leaving, he said no. Cool. And then he just,
But it's crazy because like even like I hadn't heard of you before, but my PA, she was like, oh my goodness. And then like I've had a few other people say we had know that you'll come on, and you've impacted so, I don't know.
Are you serious?
Like women. I know. She's just being humble again.
My manager said that today. She's like, we had a client come in and she's like, Aliyah's an influencer, but she likes to be humble. And I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not even doing anything. I just came here. I don't even post anymore. Like, hey guys, this is what I do. Oh, by the way, I found Jesus, and this is what I do. Blah blah blah. I'm my own business. But
one more of them. I'm gonna start acting up. One more of. Are you serious? She said, are you serious? Come on, man. What are we doing here?
I know.
What, carry on, bro?
No, the impact, like. People are watching, like you really have had an impact on. I mean, I'm talking about 2 or 3 women that I'm just seeing my calendar and be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you got a coming to you
guys.
Like, and that's like, that's amazing. Like that you've done that, being yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Girlies.
And again, a lot. They're all Christian women that you know are inspired by you and your journey. and they've been watching you before you were Christian. No, I didn't even know that, but now they've been watching before you're Christian, so they're even more happy now to know that you're part of the faith and so forth. But it just shows you being you. There's something about you, like God's put something in you that has always been inside you, that people have inspired others, and whether they didn't let the fact that even though you weren't Christian or whatever to stop them from being inspired by you. You've always had that in you. So
oh wow,
like, that's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. She's wearing the inspiring suit jacket as well.
I tell you, I feel weak. Like,
guys, stop!
I didn't know this was Diary of a CEO. I didn't know that beat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I had some meetings today. That's really sweet. Thank you. I don't know what people are impacted by, but thanks.
No, you're doing it.
Speaking of meetings, so you move out to Dubai, right?
Yes.
And you are a content creator in the UK, extremely well known, making bank. So you come out to Dubai now. What were your plans? Were you considering doing being a creator solely out here, or did you say that, you know what, I'm going to get a job? What is that like as well? And how was the creator space different, if at all, in the UAE?
So my management, I asked them before I moved, will it work, me moving to Dubai? Yeah, packages will send out there, yeah. They have their HQ here in Dubai. So I was like, okay, the HQ is in Dubai. They were building it up. It wasn't there yet, but they're building it up. And 2 other girls under the same manager in the same agency were also moving to Dubai, or had already moved. One, Olivia, lived here, and Lamide was on her way here. I didn't even know that we moved apparently the same week or something. I didn't know about her until I was in Dubai. I get to Dubai now. My plan was to just keep doing what I'm doing in London, but in Dubai, just for fresh air, new start, everything. I come here, my manager, maybe a month in. Mind you, it goes from 10 to 15 deals to 1 deal a month. And I'm like, oh, well, 1 deal a month you can live on, like UK-wise. But it was like, yeah, really quiet. And I was like, did I make a mistake? I had no idea what to do. No, I didn't know about Emirates ID, all these things. I'm just like here in Airbnb. So what do we do next? I got 1-way ticket, never been to Dubai. Come here, sold everything. I'm like, okay, guys, what do I do? My manager now leaves, and she is the best. I don't want to be with anyone apart from her. And a lot of people felt like that because a lot of us left with her. So I asked her, what do you think I should do? She's like, you can smash it by yourself. You do it by yourself. And then I leave the agency and I'm just out here in the wilderness. Just out here and living on my savings. Don't even know what the heck is going on, but having a ball. Like, I had a great time. But yeah, not really working or doing anything. And then I'm doing some deals here, some deals there, doing social media, keeping afloat. And I did literally by the grace of God. Yeah, I just, yeah. It's been,
you know what the maddest part is? Like, I could tell the content would have been banging. I wish I had seen this content from time. Because if this is how you are now, can you imagine on a day to day?
Yeah, no, it's, yeah. So, shout out to my boyfriend at the time. You know, he held it down. Woo. You know,
look at him.
Lived rent free, so I didn't have to worry about that.
In Dubai,
woo!
In Dubai as well, it could get techie.
God damn. No, there's some times where you're just there, like, damn.
But a lot of people say that, like, the creative space out here, like, it's almost like they can smell it. It's almost like they can smell that you went to Dubai and everything dries up.
Dubai, the money here is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard, I don't know about corporate, but I've heard corporate is terrible, but creative-wise, oh my gosh, they pay you pennies. Like, I'm talking nothing compared. You will have a £1,000 deal in London for a couple stories, and you'll have, like, 200 dirham deal for the same thing. Or even more work. You're doing a reel and a this and a that.
£40.
That's you literally fighting for.
Yeah,
because you know what? The influencers here have money. They were. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they don't need to pay for.
They
don't need it. So the influencers here don't need money. They want fame.
London,
we want fame and money.
Yeah.
America is like, oh, like that's, you get paid the most.
Yeah.
England, UK second, then Dubai is like, goddamn, you can't even get. We don't even have the creator. If you start a TikTok profile here in the UAE, you won't get paid for it. Like all these things, like there's no monetization yet. Yeah. Just like Australia. Where in London, thank goodness, I have a TikTok account, a UK account. So I have that. But yeah, it is insane. So that's why I've done other things. Not other things. legal things. I've been in real estate.
I didn't know that you were funny like this.
I didn't know. This is hilarious.
Real estate, guys. But my mama always said, girl, as long as you don't have to deal with these porta party people do, I'm like, yeah, mom, no, don't worry, mom, we're good out here. Forgot that. But there's been times I'm like, God damn, these girls are making money. God damn, it is hard out here in these streets. But yeah, no, it is definitely difficult. But there's money to make here in Dubai in terms of like, if you have a really good business deal, you can really do so well. Yeah. And I think I'm entering that stage now, but it takes a while to like know the right connections, who you're serious, know what you want to do and all these things. Because Dubai is very expensive as well, like with the licensing and the permits and all these things. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You went to real estate, which would have been your first kind of job.
Yeah.
Is that ever or in a long time?
Oh, big girl job, I'd say.
So first big girl job.
Big girl job.
What was that like? Like, was it hard to fight? Because obviously, like, you've had a lot of freedom making TikToks and Instagram and YouTube from wherever you are and getting paid absolute bank for it. So the shift must have been crazy.
Oh, it was insane.
How did you like manage that? How did you make the decision to go for it?
Like, goddamn.
It's amazing, isn't it?
No, I can see it. I can imagine it.
She had 1 to 15 deals a week.
And now you got a job. That's crazy. What?
He said that romantic.
No, but like, I merged the two.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, I was still also doing, but then that also introduced me, oh my gosh, to influencing in the real estate industry. And that was like, okay, I feel
you can
like
do that now.
It felt like doing what I was doing in London, but for real estate. But it wasn't like I was speaking about things that I was passionate about. Like, I learned the real estate in and out, so I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't passionate about it. I was good at it, but I wasn't passionate about it. And then I also met different sorts of personalities. And oh my gosh, get me out of the jungle. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. They are real estate. They are the most weirdest people.
Yeah.
My gosh, they will do and I've got nothing on these escorts. God damn. I found out that's how they're making their deals. I said, I'm out. Okay, guys, I can't do this. So I did get told before, like, forget about it. If you're not gonna do certain things, like, forget about it. Leave it to the men and the women. Wild, isn't it? But there are good agents there. Let me not knock the industry. It's a really great industry, but people lie, man. They lie. I'm just too honest to be in real estate.
Yeah, I think because it's one of the only careers here where there isn't really a specific criteria other than you can support yourself. You can basically get a job at most agencies because it's commission only, right?
Right. So most agencies, if you work under a developer, you get paid.
Yeah.
As a salary. But even though if you don't perform, you're out of there in 3 months.
But a lot of people can move over basically from quite a lot of countries basically. So I think because of that, there's just a lot of cowboys, and I can imagine that you just had to deal with all types of.
Literally by the grace of God, it was just like I was getting deals regarding like rental deals, like just back to back, and I was like sustaining myself. I was like, okay, this is good, but I wasn't passionate. My creative self was like dying. But I merged my two lives, my creative world and real estate, and that was really great. Got loads of leads from that.
Yeah.
So I saw my social media power in that, and I was like, oh wow, like people really are watching, but just wasn't passionate.
Yeah, and it's important to chase your passion. But one thing I will say is that I think this is a good time to interject and say that for the people that don't believe in being visible and creating a personal brand, that should show you a lesson. Not to say that you're going to be as big as Aliyah is and has been, but she's doing something, nothing to do with what you built your brand off. But because people have bought into you, they then buy into anything that you do. I always give the example that KSI came up of playing FIFA, right? But when he has a boxing match, he gets more money than people that have been boxing since they were 6 years old. When he releases a rap song, he gets more views than people that have been rapping. As bad as it is, he gets more views than rap.
He did music.
Yeah, number one.
Number one.
No, but it's just a personal brand.
Oh,
in the UK.
Okay.
It's serious.
Flogging our UK rappers.
Okay.
That are good.
Yeah.
But it's because of personal brand. People will, your audience will come with you. They're your community. And I think that what you can do is just share more of yourself. No matter who you are, people buy into you basically. So long as you're transparent and authentic. So I think it's very, very key in this day and age. Let's talk about your passion now though. You're doing some brand strategy.
Yeah, I'm in a creative agency, so I'm a brand strategist, which could be also content strategist, creative director sort of vibe. So let's just say whatever advert you see online or anywhere before a movie or whatever, someone has come up with the idea, and that's who I am. So I come up with ideas, we talk to the brands, and then, we make it happen with the team. I have an amazing team of videographers, photographers, graphic designers. They are the best. So that's really fun.
Is it your company? You work for a company?
No, I work for a creative agency. Okay. So that is that's what I was also doing. So to be fair, since I've been in Dubai, I have been doing that as well.
Okay.
So that's what, I forget my story. That's what I was doing on the side.
Yeah.
So whilst being in the wilderness season and all these things, I was doing that for companies back in London.
Okay.
So I was working for Anthony Joshua's merchandising brand in London. And then when he's in Saudi, I'll go to the Saudi match and then be on ground and stuff.
How do you get that? How do you apply it? Was that on Reed? Was that on?
I know, his sister called me. Was like, I have connections.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is the point we're trying to make.
Yeah. I go back with her.
You think everybody's got Anthony to call them and say, come and take job.
I didn't even know Anthony Joshua had a sister.
Come on, I just found today.
Right now, bro.
Yeah.
That's right now.
God has been so good. So that was what I was doing before real estate and stuff. And I could have kept doing it, but it was also hard not being in the same country as it was hard balancing the two. Then I did real estate. So I got into real estate by doing content for real estate brokerages.
Okay, cool.
So that's how I became an agent, because the agents were like, Aliyah, you're so good at this. Why don't you become an agent? I was like, no, thank you. And then I became an agent as well, and I left that. And then I was just once again, I wasn't looking for, you see, God, I'm just living life. God just be giving me things. And I just go with the flow, side quest queen. My best friend got an opportunity. I've never had LinkedIn in my life. She's like, why didn't you have a LinkedIn? I'm like, girl, I'm not looking for a job. What is your problem? So she made a LinkedIn for me, all these things. She had a job opportunity that came up, which was my position, but it wasn't open yet. She didn't want it. Suggested me, because I was like, I want to do content creation again. Put me forward. Had an interview on the phone. First ever interview in my entire life. Went in person, got the job. So God is good. He gets all the glory.
I hear you, but if you hadn't done what you've done in the past, it doesn't matter if your friend said do this or do that. It's the opportunity can only come because you've done the work previously.
Yeah,
true.
When other people were playing, you was working.
It's facts. It's
true. It's true. Because I didn't understand why it was fun, working for Anthony Joshua's company and the real estate brokerage, but I guess that was huge.
Yeah, it made you ready.
Preps you.
Yeah.
What would you say is the main differences between being behind the camera and being the creator? In fees, in the work, what do you prefer on what side?
You notice details, you're more strategic, you get to also watch someone else thrive. So I love seeing things go from here to here. That's really fun and exciting, and you get to experiment with things and work with different industries and different people, different personalities, and you also have a bigger budget to let your vision come to life.
Yeah.
So you can go crazy with it. Whereas with yourself, you don't really have a videographer or a photographer to do all these things. You can find one, but you have the freedom to be like, guys, I want this, I want that. Right now, we shot a really amazing campaign with one day our sales director came in, because we're part of a recruitment. We're a baby company to a recruitment agency that's been around for 20 years. So it's a really big company. So one of the sales directors brought his daughter in the office, and she's such a personality. She's from the UK and she's vibes. And I just thought of an idea to have her in the film, and I was praying that she'd do it. So we just shot an amazing campaign with her, and it's going to be sick. So so we get to do stuff like that. Yeah, I will. Yeah.
I'll be interested to see it.
So you just get to do stuff.
But hopefully you're still in front of the camera, right? Because I don't know. I just made this podcast and I want to go and watch your content now.
Are you serious?
Because I feel like you are hilarious. And
people say that. I don't even know.
And that's the best part about it when you're not trying. And I feel like your content will be sick. I'm going to follow you. And I don't follow that many people, but I'll definitely follow you, because I just feel like your day-to-day is just...
Thank you.
It's just good. So please tell me you are still going to be doing stuff in front of the camera.
I've been forced as of June 1st to start posting.
That's it.
So
people
are hitting my hand to post.
H2 will be watching it.
That's what I'm going to do. It's just my schedule. Honestly, I would do it, but I just don't have the time.
But you don't need camera light. Just put the camera and just be yourself.
Yeah.
Content will come out.
Tomorrow, as I have 5 million times.
Content will come out because you're good at it. You're good at it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, in everything that you've been through, like even like a change of faith, a change of country, has there been a cost to it? There been a cost attached? And what I mean by that is that, have you fell out with people? Have you lost certain gigs?
Here in Dubai?
Either one. Has there been any kind of fallout over the change you made? Because from what I know of already, like, it's been a blessing to you, and you've definitely, from what you've said as well, grown. It's definitely where you need to be. But has there been any costs or any things that you had to cut off?
Oh my gosh, yeah. For my first big, like, a lot of loss is when I first came to Christ. And he actually told me to let go of certain people in my life, and I couldn't understand why. And when I wasn't obedient, I understood why very quickly. So having to let go of people that I was holding on to, and he told me that through dreams. Then it was friendships. My goodness me. God damn. I've lost the friends that I came with here. I didn't come with anyone, but like there were friends that have been here before me. Oh my gosh. God damn. I've seen some stuff, like it's been a clear out. It's been a whole clear out. Like, I'm talking, I've lost things out here. I've lost money. Oh my goodness. What? I came to Christ and I feel like what, Lord, why are you making me an example? What's going on here? Like, I've seen my account at 0. I'm saying, what's going on, guys? What's happening here? Like, so, but he's teaching me faith, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And also losing people that I was attached to, then seeing from a different lens that they were never really meant to be part of my next journey. Not understanding why, but understanding later. Yeah. And then realizing that people were going to come and replace them. Amazing people. So having to trust that. There's been, oh my gosh, there's been a lot.
It's difficult, man. Yeah. You know, you're Christian, you say, oh yeah, I had to get rid of friends and God told me in a dream, and you're just like, anyone else, they're not gonna get it. They're gonna think that you've lost your mind.
Yeah.
But it's so deep. When it happens, like you have a dream and then you wake up and then it happens and you're like, oh my goodness, this is exactly what. And it's like you can't explain it to people that are not Christian because they're not gonna get it. They're gonna think that you've been bamboozled.
Yeah. Honestly,
it's just like. It's part of the journey. Like it's not, it's not easy. But
mine has mainly been with friends though. Like it's been so many weird encounters that I've had here. It's just been so weird with friends and stuff. Or friends, they were never really my friends. But you learn the hard way. Like, yeah.
No. Don't even that way. No. But you know what is there's friends for seasons, right? It's not that they were. There's friends for everything's timing and seasons, right? And the person that you were, that was the time. They were the right time. Now you're in a different space. You can't change and hold on to the past. Otherwise, you stay in the past.
It's true.
Like it's easier to pull someone else down than lift someone else up. So it means that if you have to step up to where God is calling you, you're gonna have to let go of the weight. And people are just in different places. So absolutely, it makes sense.
Yeah. Now you're like, spill the tea.
Don't mind. Yeah, you're gonna say like, remember, we do the same thing as you. Like,
we're on the yes. But you know what is that it's because people wouldn't expect it from because they're just the way they probably see you is you're a celebrity. Everyone wants to be your friend. Why would you struggle?
All your relationships are perfect.
Everybody think life has been gifted to you. Like this is
always the closest ones to you. Like I've had girls that have attempted to steal my man in front of me. Like I'm talking like my sisters, people that I'm boasting on about, and it's like, wow, you're doing this when we're out here, like twerking on my man. When we're out, we bump into my friend at the bar. She's going crazy. My man and I looking at each other like, what's going on here? I said, oh yeah, that's that. My other friend accusing me of witchcraft because I petted a cat. And she told my mum behind my back. And he's like, this is what she told me. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, new to Christ. And I'm confused. I'm like, what's going on here? She's like, yeah, Aliyah does witchcraft because she petted the cat. And I'm like, what? What's going on here? Then I have my other friend. Was she even my friend? And she's out here lying to the whole church and all these things. But God said, don't do anything, And this is me. Oh, that was my test. Like, as a Christian, like a real test. Because I was going to make a 31-part series of why she was never my friend. On TikTok, I said, Lord, I don't speak to the Lord like, oh, Jesus. Like, I say, Lord, listen here. If you do not sort this situation out, I'll sort it out myself. So he told me straight up, leave it alone. Don't do anything. Don't post anything. She will come and apologize to you. I laughed, just like, that woman in the Bible laughed about the baby. I laughed. She will not. 2 weeks later, she apologized because she was moving crazy. I thought I was hallucinating. So you have so many weird encounters, but I think that it tests you for patience. And are you really a believer?
Yeah.
Like you say you are, but now you're in the faith and you're having a test, a real one, with real people that you love. What are you going to do about it? And I learned to love and actually pray for that said person.
Yeah.
And trust that the Lord was going to do what he's going to do and say that she's going to apologize. She came quickly 2 weeks later, and I didn't expect it. I thought maybe in a couple of years she'll apologize. And to have dirt thrown on your name and to be accused of things that weren't true, to watch that happen and keep calm was such a huge test for me.
Yeah.
Like that was like the biggest test of 2025 for me. Like I had crazy.
Wow.
I love that.
It sounds like you've had to exercise crazy obedience. One question though, what color was the cat?
It was not black, guys.
It had to be black. It
was
a black.
They would have went crazy with it.
They would have gone
It was
crazy.
a ginger and white cat, and I really like
they were even better.
That's crazy.
It was a ginger and white cat, and witchcraft is real, but I promise you I don't practice these things, guys. I don't do these things. I'm also scared of the spooky black magic and stuff.
So one thing that we always ask people before we wrap up the episodes, and thank you for sharing your story. I know that you are and will continue to inspire women out there, but they also want to know what Aliyah is like with her money. So we always ask people when they come on the Bread and Butter podcast, right? If you woke up tomorrow morning and £10,000 was in your account, no tax, no one asking for it back, what would you do with it? And we're not looking for a special story like, I'll add into my pension, double my contribution. Like, what would you actually do?
Don't want to hear about the parable about the talents. We just want to know, what are you doing
What would you do with it today?
What's £10,000 in dirhams?
50,000. You've been here for a minute, boy.
Yeah, I know. Because I'm like, well, how much is that?
Like 50,000.
What would I do with £10,000? Pounds.
50,000 dirham.
I actually had that question not too long ago, to be fair. But
what did you say?
£10,000. I think we're talking about £1 million. So that's a different thing that I do. I think I would. What, me being me now?
Right
or like
now,
me
as
not
in
knowing
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So literally, like, if you factor in if you got paid today, what would the random 10K? How would you? Because you'd use it differently, right?
Bills are paid, everything. So none.
Guys, £10,000 is not a lot of money,
Of course. 15 bills a week, of course.
No.
Average
but
of
like
4,000. You think I did the math?
No, let me
You think I
not
did
say
the
that.
math?
Come on.
An average of 8 deals a week.
Come on.
An average of 4 bags of what?
Come on.
Let me not
10,000
say
is
that.
chicken change.
£10,000 is a lot of money. I think it would be something toward, like, I'd put it in something else. Like, you should never leave your money in a bank, right? So your stocks and trading and all these things. So I'm going to call out some people. So what do I do here? I have this to play with. So I'll do that and double it.
Okay, so once you've doubled it to 20 or 30, let's say you've doubled it now, and it's an amount that
it's
you can
accumulating.
do. Yeah.
Put it in real estate.
Real estate, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
put it in real estate. And then also have some fun on the side. Maybe invest in a really good startup that you believe in.
Oh, I like
and
that.
then document that on my own channel. I'll document that. Like, guys, this is a startup that I did.
So now we're getting
So
to...
I would like
Yeah.
then get
now
like
we
I
get
have
to the...
It took half an hour, but we got there in the end.
That's what I would do. But I was like, you can't really do that with 10, but you can eventually, and then like make that a whole thing, and then start to like.
That'd be sick.
And then I'd always lean it back to creative, to like document whatever that is. Yeah, so
it's powerful.
And then final thing, you mentioned for fun investing in a startup. I said, but what do you actually do for fun?
I do so many things. Like what? I'm always doing something.
Like what?
Out
in Dubai, let people know.
Out in Dubai, what do you do for fun? I mean, look, I'm like, so my fun days are never planned. I'll give you a very good example. I can like go somewhere. I went to Kite Beach one time with my man, and we just started talking to people. Then we ended up in like a locals person's house, and then we went. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll meet people, and then I'll be in the desert and quad bites with some locals, and that's fun to me. Do you know what I mean? Or you'll like
take it every day as it comes is fun.
Yeah, you'll meet people, and then like, do you want to come to thing on my private jet. Okay, sure, let's go. Like, so my fun is like not normal. It's actually not safe, my type of fun. But like planned fun, Dubai's not really that fun. I think people are fun.
Yeah.
So you have to go out there and meet people. Yeah. So talk to people, say hi to people in the lift, stop being weird, speak to the cab driver, all these things. You'll meet so many fun people here. And then they'll invite you into the house and you'll be like, oh my gosh, you live in a palace. And then you'll meet people and then your life will change.
Amazing. That's the playbook.
And always say yes to everything. Like, say yes to the meetups.
It's gone far. It's gone. I was just about to clap, you know?
No. Say
I know
yes,
what you mean now, Drew.
Say yes to the, like, meetups, like going... No, don't say yes to everything. Guys.
Yeah.
Do not be on a yacht somewhere in the middle of nowhere with no Wi-Fi. You don't say yes to everything. Yeah. Never. Rule number one. But in terms of like maybe meetups, going to a conference or something, just say yes if you get. I have a spare ticket for Formula One. Do you want to just go and speak to people, network? That's something that you do here. Like, please, networking got me so far here. Obviously, faith without works is dead, right? So just network with people, speak to people, be out there, but don't be out there. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look, it's been a pleasure having you on.
Fantastic.
Thank you guys for having me. It's fun.
You don't need to, but can you look at that camera and let people know where to find you? Like they don't
online,
know.
Guys, everywhere. AMB. Aliyah Maria B. ALIYAHMARIBEE.
Sorry, say that again.
Slower pace.
It's slower.
Oh, am I saying it fast? Aliyah Maria B online.
Thank
everywhere.
You.
TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts.
We have to put that at the beginning because she refused to say that handle.
Come on.
I didn't refuse.
We've got audio listeners as well.
Yeah,
I didn't refuse. I'm not shy of my name. Do you know who I am? Are you crazy?
Finally.
Where was this in the beginning?
We got there.
Where was this in the beginning?
We got there. We got there.
No, you have to be humble with it. You have to be humble with it as well.
Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed Aliyah dropping some gems. As you know, we bring you the best of the best, and it's been a pleasure having her on. But one thing, I've got a bone to pick. Over 90% of you do not subscribe to this podcast, but you're watching it every single week. You see me in the street and saying, bro, when are you releasing the next episode? Like, you don't know it's released on a Monday. Please, the only question I have for you that's watching this right now, just give us a subscribe.
Come on.
If you have to log in on your phone and subscribe, it's not too much to ask. It's free. Mm-hmm. Even Aliyah's given another approval.
Subscribe. Double tap.
How did I do? Because you're
You did good. I love it.
Thank you, man. I try to switch up
sometimes. Put your notifications on as well.
Yeah. Oh,
come on. Expert.
You need to add that one for the next one.
Don't worry. We'll get a couple deals.
Come on. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Love.